today's quality education number 4, and is to focus on quality education, and not only in India, across the world. So we are also trying to contribute our small to the ecosystem actually. So what we have been doing in the under this project is we have been training the teachers across the states of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and Karnataka, focusing on the rural, semi-urban, and urban areas where we have been not. The major difference between us and the other organizations has been like we have started this as a dream project. We didn't want to conduct the workshops or training programs as an event. So what we have been doing is whenever we conduct a workshop, we wanted to create an impact due to which we were actually doing the follow-ups. We are trying to like in rural India, there is a lot of problem for the updation of methodologies, pedagogies, and usage of technologies. Today we see that there's a pandemic, right?
Yes.
So during pandemic, what's the major concern for teachers? Using the technology, because today everything is on online teaching. So we are very happy to tell that we have trained many teachers across the 3 states, which would have at least contributed a bit in this pandemic situation, because in rural segment there is no one to train the rural teachers. So they don't know how to teach online, how to teach effectively, how to treat the students, due to which at times the students also face psychological problems. As today we tell that the youth is the future of country. Who is the youth? The present children. But are the present children getting quality education throughout the everywhere? No, right? So what happens in rural India is most of the teachers, yeah, they do try to do their best to the students. But what happens is most of the people also come for the survival thing. For
Yes.
them, is their bread and butter, right? So what happens is they don't know what is right and what is wrong. Without knowing, they might scold the students, young children, especially pre-primary and all. So they don't know the thing. What would it affect in the later stage? Today, if I'm liking a particular subject, it is because of my teacher. If I'm not liking a subject, it may be because of my teacher, because she didn't teach me properly or something, due to which I hate that subject. Right. So teacher is the person who shapes the future of the country. That is what I believe.
Yeah.
Due to which we have started this project. Like in this, my parents have been supporting me, and many other people who have been involved in the project from decades have been also supporting us and taking this project forward.
Okay, that's really nice. It will be very useful for the present generation. And how did the idea? How did you get this idea? Like, in what stage you have got this idea?
Like I have got like I had many ideas. Like as I was preparing for civils, my hobby was to like research and try to find out solution for the societal problems.
Okay.
Implementing it or sending it, it's a separate part. But I had this habit. Like under my hobbies, also I mentioned that researching and finding solutions for the societal problems. So in this way, like at the age of like I think 18 in my degree first year, like I thought of working on a project where I was focusing on the overall development of a state or a country in all the sectors to create employment and all. So I don't wait for the opportunities to come to me. If I'm interested, I'll try to work on it. So in the same way, like before we started this project, we have been working around 1 year researching on what are the problems and challenges in this. So we have consulted many trainers, researchers, and also that we'll get an idea what's the real scenario, what are the challenges the people are really facing. If you want to know about the personal experience which led to this, yeah, as students, especially after coming to an undergrad level or PG level, we see that our own faculty, because of our own faculty, we don't understand the concepts properly. If someone is to like the institution would be providing all the infrastructure A to Z, right? High tech infrastructure. But what happens is the faculty doesn't know how to utilize the technology to teach effectively.
Yeah.
So this would actually impact the student in losing the interest on the subject, or listening focusing on online education modes as well, though today we have. Yes, the
Yes.
virtual education can't replace the real education, like
Yes.
offline education. But
Yes.
still, today everything is going on a tech side. So in this way, I was seeing like if someone is presenting a PowerPoint presentation, the faculty. These days, you see that most of the teachers in higher education, they just read it off and just go through the other slides. But it is not the motto of the technology, right? Usage of technology. They can use
Yeah.
videos and all. So every subject has a tactic to utilize the technology to make the subject interesting and teaching effective. So this thought, like, as I was also facing a problem, like just this thing struck me that if my situation after coming to an undergraduation position or something like is so worse, then what would be the situation of the small kids who are being forced to be taught through technology in schools? You know, like around 2 3 years back, many educational companies have set up in India, and many schools have adopted the teaching methods using the technology. So many students have joined, they were enrolled into it, but there might be also problem for them which they can't express, right? So this
Yes.
thought led to me, because the future is going to be total usage of technology. We need updations in a thing for either a country's development. Education is the base, because if you want to create a change in the society, the basic element is to sensitize that person. So
Yes.
my simple statement is, like, through social creation of social sensitivity, only social change can be brought. But to bring that social sensitivity, the person should be enlightened. What if the person should be enlightened? He should be able to uh, think, for which he should get a quality education, so that he becomes a responsible citizen, so that he acts responsible. So this is
Yes.
the main reason through which we started this project. Like, when we were in research also, we could see that, like, in rural India, especially rural and semi-urban parts, like, if it's a government institution, government takes the responsibility to update them and train the teachers. But when it comes to the private segment, in rural India, they don't have the opportunities to update themselves or someone to train them. And it's the same case in semi-urban, and I could also, like, over the journey, we could also see the same problem with the urban also. If they get the resources also by chance, they have a challenge of price. Like, it is like very high, highly charged. So we
Yes.
wanted to solve this problem. So we like, my parents basically are from academic background, who have been working for in academic field since around 2 to 3 decades. So
Okay.
they have been the backbone of this project, because unless those kind of people support me, I can't take this project.
It's Life.in, powered by Skybeam Solutions.